episode number 4. This is just water. Wait, is this episode number 4? I think so. Hold on, let me look. I'm not sure. I'm unsure. Yeah, it's episode number 4. Okay, so, this week has been probably one of the most hectic weeks of my life. And, I'm only like a few days in. So, Monday, I go to school, do all that jazz, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Come home, and I don't feel good. So, I look at my mother and I tell her, hey, I'm gonna puke when I don't feel good. So I go in there and I throw up, you know, the usual, whatever. Actually, that's not the usual. It's just there's something going around and it made me sick. So, anyways, threw up, felt like crap. So then I lay down and I watched my best friend's wedding and I was trying to feel better. Also, that movie is incredibly disappointing. I thought she was gonna end up with the guy and she didn't. And I was like, why did I watch this? The worst. So, anyways, while I'm watching my best friend's wedding, my brother calls me and tells me that he has rescued a cat. It's like this tiny little kitten and she's like this big, and he rescued her underneath a van, an old van. So we brought her home, gave her a bath. He said the cat cannot live here, I am allergic. So, but I popped an allergy pill, gave her a bath, whatever. Later on in the night, the cat throws up worms. It's gross. I've never actually seen worms in real life until that moment, and it was probably one of the most terrifying things ever. I was not a fan. And then they're alive. Like they're actually worms. They're not worms. Worms. Cannot get the image of worms out of my head. Just ugh. So anyway, poor kitty was sick. We took her to the Humane Society. They took good care of her. Also, found out that she is not a she is a boy. So I guess I don't know my cat genitalia as good as I thought I did. Also, speaking of animal genitalia, I did not have to make an apology, a formal apology. On last week's show, I talked about how the egg comes out of a chicken's vagina, I guess. Well, my friend, and let's just call him John, not to be confused with my brother John. This is a friend named John. He texted me and he told me that what chickens have is called a cloaca, and it's used for everything reproductive and expelling waste. So an egg comes out of the same cloaca as poop comes out of. And he got that from Yahoo Answers, so I think it's pretty factual, and I apologize. Okay, so back to the cat. After the worms incident and staying up with the cat all night, I was extremely tired, so I decided not to go to class. So I stayed home. I woke up the next day and my coffee pot broke. Are you kidding me? Is this real right now? My coffee pot is broken. So I call my cousin. She lives down the street. I'm like, hey, me and my mom, we're coming over. Get some coffee. Get it started. So she did. So I go over there, I'm enjoying a nice cup of coffee with my family, and all of a sudden, somebody knocks on her door and tells me that somebody has ran into my car. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Go to school or you will become a victim of a hit and run. That was really extreme. Just go to school or else somebody's going to back into your car when you're not in it. That's better. So now, I have a car that doesn't work. I'm scarred for life because of the worms, and now I'm just here. So, that was my week in a nutshell. However, I did see something promising, something kind of exciting on Facebook today. Somebody posted an article from Fox Sports saying J.J. Watt from the Houston Texans is trying to find a girlfriend. I've got 2 words for you, J.J. Watt, if you're listening. Hey, daddy. Am I right, ladies? Ooh. Anyways, it says on here that he says, and I quote, people... Hold on, there's a pop-up ad playing. We've got to shut up. Okay, so he says, and I quote, people think I've never dated before or whatever, but I'm trying, I'm just unsuccessful. My schedule is so crazy and life is so busy, it just hasn't worked. JJ, I'm right here. I can deal with your busy schedule. I mean, mine's busy too. We can see each other like on the weekends, or you know, or if weekends are your busy time. I work on the weekends, and I know you do too with your football and everything. Maybe we can like hang out like on a Monday or something. You know, play bingo, go see a movie, get it on. I'm just kidding. I mean, if you want. What? Okay. That concludes the 4th episode of the Emily May Show. Thank you all for tuning in. You can go to YouTube and subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at EmilyMay8. And I'll see you next week.